Hey everybody, my name is Jeremy Joseph. I'm an illustrator here in Portland, Oregon. Pentel has invited me to do a little demonstration of some of the tools that I use, and I will be showing you how I use them and how you can best use them too. Here are some pieces that I've created using various Pentel pens. So what I'm going to be talking about today is the Pentel Sign Brush. They are flexible brush pens with water-soluble and flexible tips. Now it's kind of like watercolor, and I've never actually tried anything like it before, and it's been a lot of fun working with them. So this is the box. Some of the better points are that it's blendable, it dilutes with water. That's why we got this little guy here. Tips won't dry out, that's correct. I leave them out all the time and they do not dry out, and they're super easy to clean. Just use a piece of paper and you're good. So one of my strengths is that I basically I do a lot of very detailed robots, strong women, and pretty much anything that comes with it. So generally I go straight to ink. I'm more of an ink guy rather than color, but I find that these pens really add a nice pop of color because they're so saturated, but you can also blend them. All right. So one of the finer points of this pen is that it is very flexible. As you can see, I'm not doing a whole lot else than just varying the line width. I'm just applying super minor brush pressure, going like this, and going like that. Super light touch, heavier touch. Heavier touch for a nice little clean taper. So as you can tell, none of these details are in the original pencil drawing. That's kind of the way I like it. The more I don't pay attention, honestly, to my work, the better it becomes. That's just you know, it's something that I figured out over the years, and it's honestly just comes from just drawing a whole lot and finding a way to get out of the way so your brain and your hand can do all the work, and all that pesky judgment that you're doing doesn't get in the way. So I just decided the angle of the hand, and so here we go. See how I just overshot that line, and I was like, oh, that could be really bad, but I fixed it because these are things that I like to call invisible mistakes. And invisible mistakes is something that I see so many artists do. They are just always worried about a mistake that they made in their drawing that they're sure everybody can see, and everybody will hate them for it because they ruin it forever. But really what it boils down to is no one's gonna see that mistake. The only person that sees that invisible mistake is you and what you saw in your head, and not so much what is actually coming down onto paper. So the invisible mistake there is that you're going to see what you wanted to draw, but everyone else is going to see only what you drew, and none of the things that you think you messed up. But since they were never there to begin with, there was nothing, you know. See, we got a nice little flower going. Probably should have done that stem in green, but I'm just gonna call that an invisible mistake because, you know, if I hadn't told you I wanted to do it in green, you never would have known. All right, so we got a nice little cup of water here. Get ourselves a ordinary paper towel. Maybe not ordinary, maybe it's a champion of its race, we'll never know. And we just kind of dip it in the water. See, like I'm just dabbing it in. Just dabbing it. And then, so I'm going to just put that to paper and see. You see how light that got all of a sudden? Now what you'll see is that as I keep going with this and keep just pushing ink flowing through the tip, it's going to start getting darker again. The pen's automatically keeping up with itself. So I'm just gonna, see, now we're back to the normal hue.
I love this watery effect. That's really what I'm after.
I use these brushes a lot, and they're just a hell of a lot of fun to do, a hell of a lot of fun to use, and I would definitely try them out if I were you. So yeah, with that said, I am Inkshift. I thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you around on the internet. Have a lovely day. Bye.